to treat all kinds of disharmonies and disorders through 5 element points on these 12 meridians? That is the question. I am asking you one very simple thing. All of you know, when a newborn baby is born, a new child comes to this planet. When the child comes to the planet, he or she doesn't become vertical immediately. Why he doesn't become vertical immediately? And when will he become vertical? He will become vertical and he will stand up vertically and he will start walking vertically only when he will have sufficient amount of yang chi. Isn't it so? Isn't it so? So sufficient, so that chi is what? Chi is known as prana. In India, what do we know? Chi is prana. So that chi which will go vertically up has to be sufficiently yang. Has to be sufficiently yang.
Yeah.
Yang is life. Therefore, we grow in our length more than in our breadth and in our thickness. That means the yang chi is more. The chi which is generated in our body, that has more of yang portion than the yin portion. But don't we grow horizontally also and sagittically also? We do grow. The newborn baby who is very sagittically and laterally, it's very small. But as it grows in width and it grows in depth also. Not as much as in length, as in height. True. That means there is yin chi also which moves, but it is not sufficiently yang so that it can move vertically up. What will go vertically up? That which is sufficiently yang. That which is sufficiently yang. That chi only will be available in the vertical meridians. In the vertical meridians, what kind of chi will be available? That which is sufficiently yang. Then you will ask me, if the liver meridian which is vertical, it has a point which is called water point. So, sir, is that yin or yang? That is yin compared to the chi available at other points. It is a comparative term. It is a comparative term. Out of the total variety chi, out of all the wavelengths which is sufficiently yang to go up, out of that, the shortest wavelength is of that chi which is accumulated at the water point of liver meridian or any meridian for that matter. But that is also sufficiently yang to really move vertically up in that meridian. Why did they see only the vertical meridian? Obviously, because the yang chi is more anywhere and anytime than the yin chi. We can see that we grow vertically up more than sagittically or horizontally. So we have less of that. And plus yin is what? No movement. So the diseases which are disorders of yin variety of chi. So sufficiently yin variety. So when the child starts moving, when it becomes say 4 months, 5 months, 6 months old, it starts crawling. So there is movement. There is movement, but it is not sufficiently yang to go up, to stand up and walk on its leg. So that chi is useful, but it is moving parallel to earth. The baby of 6 months old, it has a movement, it has yang chi, but it is not sufficient to make the body of that child become vertical. Dr. Suman, is it clear? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can see the child, but that is yin. So liver organ has produced What they say in TCM, liver does not generate any yin chi, it only generates yang chi. Why? Because the yin chi is not seen. Even at liver 8 it is sufficiently yang. So they cannot treat liver yin. For example, migraine, temporal migraine. Dr. Divyesh, you should note down these points and try.
Yes, sir.
If you have temporal headache, migraine, have you seen patients with migraine, temporal headache?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
So what do?
Sedate the liver or gallbladder.
What is it? Why he is getting why he is getting this headache? Because extra chi has gone there. Even if you press, he is not getting the relief. That means there is an excess of chi. What is excess? The yang chi is excess.
Yang chi.
Either yang is excess or yin is deficient. And you know that yin consumes yang and yang consumes yin. Right? So what do you want? In this case, there are two things. Who told me this? Neeraj signing. Neeraj, you saw that. Huh? That what? Yang rising. Liver.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yang rising, fire blazing.
And fire. There are two terms used. Liver. Please mute. Neeraj, please mute. There are two things. Liver yang rising. And there is another thing. Liver fire blazing. Do you know the difference? Dr. Divyesh, you have any idea?
No, sir.
So,
No, sir.
if you know the difference, then you can treat. If you do not know the difference, how will you treat? Because people have not told you. They have told you if you have this problem, if these are the symptoms, okay, go ahead, treat this point, treat this point, treat this point. That is all. Okay, you have learned what? You have learned pathology of points. You have learned functions of points. But what I see, I will consider why there is a pain. Is it excess of yin, or it is excess of yang, or it is deficiency of yin, or it is deficiency of yang? If there is a yang rising, why the yang has risen up? So much of yang, why it has risen up? Yang will go vertically up. That is true. I have told you, I have given you an example of a child, newborn baby. Unless you have sufficient yang, you cannot go vertically up. If there is a headache, that means yang has gone up. So there can be only two possibilities. Either yang is excess or yin is deficient. Right? So
Right,
if liver yang rises, the word you should see, yang rises means yang has gone out of control. Who should control the yang? The yin should control the yang. That means sufficient amount of yin is not available in the liver. But if liver fire is blazing, that means yang of liver is excess. So instead of doing all these points, if you know where the hell the liver's yin, that the liver has generated yin, but it is not available in the vertical meridians. It is available somewhere else. And let me tell you that the maximum yin that the liver has generated is available at point K1. Ekta, please keep quiet. Ekta, please mute yourself. You understand? So K1 is the point where the maximum amount of yin generated by liver is available. So simply touch K1 and that migraine goes. But you will have to touch it in a way. You must know how the yin is flowing. It is flowing parallel to the ground, vertical, not vertically up and down. It is flowing parallel. It is flowing perpendicular to the normal Chinese meridian that you should know. Why you cannot treat the disorders with these points is only because in the vertical meridians, at these points, the 5 element points, that is wood, fire, earth, metal, water, what is available is only yang component of the chi which has been generated by the organ. In order to treat what? In order to treat every variety of chi, what you should know, I shall share with you. You can take the photocopy. Let me share with you how to do it. Okay. So, can you all see this? Hello?
Yes, visible. Make it
Yes,
full
sir.
screen.
Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
And can you read it? Shirley has come. Oh, very late. Okay. What is this? We cannot treat the chi through 5 element points on regular meridians because these meridians carry only substantially yang chi. Yang goes vertical and yin goes horizontal. Any point that you don't understand, you can ask me. Yang plus yin is chi. Therefore, in order to be able to treat diseases, that is chi. What is the subject matter of treatment? What falls ill and what gets well? What is treated? The chi, the process. We ought to know the flow of yin chi and the resultant chi as well. All this means two things. What? Number one, mechanism of generation and distribution of number one, yang chi, number two, yin chi, number three, resultant chi or the actual chi by virtue of which the body and mind works. And then there is another thing, the methodology of regulating the quantity and quality of the above varieties of chi. Thus, it becomes necessary to know the following. If we do not want to use formula acupuncture and simultaneously want to make our own protocols from only 12 into 6, that is 72 points, elements, we must know elements and their energies and functions. We should know the meridians of yang chi, meridians of yin chi, and the meridians of resultant or real chi. Real chi means the real movement, the real time movement, the real time function of the body and mind, right? If the body or mind or both of them is not functioning as it is expected to function, then only we say that we are sick and then we need treatment. So in order to correct them, we should know how the real chi, the real time movement and function, it is the real chi which is responsible for all kinds of functions of our body and mind, right? So we should know where and how the real chi can be regulated. So we should know the yang component of chi is available in vertical meridians. The existing Chinese meridians are vertical meridians. The yin component of chi is available in horizontal meridians, which is known as BG horizontal meridians. So in this BG meridian class, I will tell you how from which, what are the points, the shoe points on the yin meridian. how the chi is flowing in yin meridians, what are the accumulation points, right? And then how the real chi is moving. The real chi, how it is moving? It is moving from first phase to second phase. It is moving from first phase to second phase. So truly speaking, the yang will also move from first phase to second phase, and the yin will also move from first phase to second phase. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or should I explain it further?
Not understood.
Not understood, so I shall make you understand. Don't worry. Suppose there is a chi someplace, somewhere. Suppose this is a meridian. On this meridian, suppose you have chi available at some accumulation point here. This is second phase, fire phase. So fire point, this fire point. Now, if this has to move, this can move, this can move in this direction, this can move in this direction, right? This can move in this direction, this can move in this direction also. Is it clear? The chi available at this point can move in any direction. So if this has to move forward, that is evolution. That is, a child is growing up. So it will go in a normal way, growth. If the growth is there, that means yin will also grow and yang will also grow. So if the yin will also grow and yang will also grow, that means this will go in this direction as well as in this direction. The real growth will be both in yin and yang. The real growth will be in the height as well as width as well as depth. That means the thickness, fatness of the child. Isn't it so? Hello? Are you able to understand? When the child grows, will he grow only in height?
All the sides.
It will grow in all sides. So the yin also must grow and the yang also must grow. If the yin also must grow and the yang also must grow, then the yin chi will go to this particular level. Yang will go to this particular level. And yin will come to this particular level. That means this chi, the child will grow from here to this place. So the next step of child, the critical step that you can know will be this. So this will neither be this side nor be this side. The real growth is somewhere in between these two. And if there is no growth on the yin side, the yang will also decrease, the yin will also decrease, and that time on the yin side, when the man is becoming very old, etc., what will happen? The growth will be on the negative side towards the end, and it will grow in this sides. This side, isn't it so? So you have to know. So if suppose, what do you know by tonification? Tonification, if you tone the chi from here in this direction, you are only tonifying the yang. If you tone the chi only in this direction, you are only toning the yin. But if you are toning in this direction, if you are tonifying the real, this is called the tonification of real chi. So it will grow on yang side, it will grow on yin side also. So if this is liver meridian, suppose this is liver meridian, this is liver meridian, right? So the next meridian, the next phase will be heart meridian, right? And this, if this is fire, if this is fire, Then what is the next point? If this is fire point, this is chi accumulated at the fire point. So what is this point? This is earth point. This earth point. So on heart merit, what will be the next step of the growth of the child? This will be what? Earth on isn't it so? This concept, unless you know this concept, you cannot use the 5-element theory and the 5-element points. Hello, are you understanding? Let us find out from people. Put on your cameras and let us be face to face, and let us be honest enough. And if you have any questions, you can ask me now. This is your time.
But there are no Well, this is- vertical channels.
1 minute. Yes.
There are no vertical channels. Only we know horizontal channels. There are no horizontal channels. We only know vertical channels.
You only know verticals. So that is what I showed you, isn't it? I showed you this slide. Why don't you take this snapshot of this? You take the see. Can you read this, Dr. Divyesh?
Yes.
What I'm writing for the first time here on top? Can you read it? Read
Yeah,
it
yeah.
loud. Oh, what is it?
We cannot treat the chi through 5-element points on regular meridians because these meridians carry only substantial yang chi.
Yes. And then read it, the last line. All this means two things. All this means
mechanism of generation and distribution of chi.
of what?
Yang chi plus yin chi plus resultant chi
Right.
or actual chi.
What does it mean? It means what? It means that you should have the meridians of yang chi. Can you read this?
Yes. Meridians for yang chi, yin chi, and the resultant real chi.
So from every point you will have 8 meridians.
Okay.
So the 72 points, and from every point you should have 8 meridians. And it is not at all difficult. Only thing is you should know how these meridians are plotted. I am going to tell you the component of chi available in the horizontal meridians, that is yin chi, meridians of yin chi. The real chi, the true chi, which is available in diagonal or spiral meridians, which is also known, that is the real chi movement, the functional chi. Where if you want to tonify yin, only tonify the metal or water and the yin will be tonified of water. You don't have to worry, which you were not able to do with the vertical meridian points, you will be able to do with these diagonal meridians, with these spiral meridians. Without knowing the VG meridians, if someone wants to treat, obviously they will not be able to. That is what the scholars of the world at the moment they are saying, that 5-element theory cannot be used to treat all kinds of disorders. But I am here, I stand to tell you that yes, you can do. And then what is it? You will not have to mug up the pathology of 500 points, 361 and plus so many extra points. What you will have to remember, what is wood, what is fire, what is earth, what is metal, what is water, that you will have to know. Yes, true. And then you will have to only use these points, finished. But the direction will be along which meridian, that you will have to decide. For every point you will have horizontal meridian, vertical meridian and diagonal meridian, 3 meridians, 3 options. You will have 3. If you want to treat the real chi, the real movement, for example, if you want to treat what? Facial paralysis, or if you want to treat Parkinsonism, what are they? Are they not real movements? They are real movements. So their treatment should be on the diagonal meridian, not on the vertical meridian. Just by treating in the vertical meridian, you cannot treat. And therefore, Master Tung gives different point of his spleen and wants you to treat their Parkinsonism. I hope I have tried to make it clear, and from tomorrow onwards, we will systematically learn about these horizontal meridians and the diagonal meridians and how to use them. And when we have time, we will also take some case histories. We will also go by question answer sessions, and we will do everything. If you have any questions now, you can ask, or we shall close this session. Call it a day.
सर हेमंत बोल रहा हूँ.
Yes, who is this?
हेमंत.
Yes, Hemant.
अब मेरे को वो फिर से आप क्लियर करो. लीवर यांग राइजिंग एंड लीवर फायर इज ब्लेजिंग.
लीवर यांग राइजिंग जब कहा जाता है, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? यांग हैज गॉन आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल.
हाँ, यांग में मैंने वुड भी आ गया, फायर भी आ गया, कुछ भी आ गया, सब आ गया.
हाँ, आने दो ना. What is more yang? The fire is more yang or the wood is more yang?
फायर.
Fire. So you can sedate fire and wind, both you can sedate.
हाँ.
So what? Yang has gone out of control.
हाँ, ठीक है.
So who is the controller of yang?
इन.
Yin is the controller of yang. So the treatment lies in increasing the yin of liver and not in reducing the yang of
हाँ हाँ, ठीक है.
Where is the liver of yin? Where you will find the liver of yin? You will find the liver of yin of liver in the horizontal meridian, because that chi which is sufficiently yin and also moving is available in horizontal meridians and not in vertical.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, okay.
So what you will do? In horizontal meridians, K1 is the water point of liver meridian.
Sir,
K1 is the water point of
liver meridian.
Liver meridian.
हाँ, correct.
So you just simply set it. You tonify K1.
Tonify K1.
But how will you tonify? In that direction in which the chi is flowing. Along the meridian is the tonification.
Along the meridian.
Horizontally, vertical to the liver meridian.
हाँ हाँ, we are doing horizontal direction of the meridian.
समझ में आ गई? Now what is fire blazing? Liver fire blazing. Liver generates fire variety of chi also. Liver generates fire variety of chi also. But if it generates more than necessary, then what will happen? Yin is all right. Yin is not deficient. But the fire variety of chi has gone up.
The yang has become.
So there we will have to sedate what? Yang. Where is yang available? In the vertical meridian.
Vertical meridian.
So which point you will do? Liver 2, liver 5 sedation.
Sedate. Okay.
You got it now?
Yes. Now I understand.
Thank you.
Yes,
Any other question from anyone?
सर, आपके वीडियो हिंदी में है क्या? मेरे को इंग्लिश में थोड़ी थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम होती है.
आप हमेशा आपकी क्वेश्चन हिंदी में पूछा करो, मैं हिंदी में जवाब दिया करूंगा. नो हिंदी.
लेकिन मेरे को समझने में थोड़ा सा दिक्कत होती है ना, कुछ वर्ड्स नहीं समझ में आते हैं.
आप पूछ लिया करो, अभी पूछो आपको जो समझ में नहीं आया है, मैं हिंदी में बताऊंगा.
मेरा मीन्स ये कोर्स हुआ है, लेकिन वो हॉरिजॉन्टल और इसके है ना, वो नहीं मेरे को पता है.
तो किसी को नहीं मेरे पढ़ा. अरे बाबा, वो किसी को नहीं पता है. आपको क्या दुनिया में किसी को पता नहीं है. चाइनीज नहीं है ये इंडियन के मिश्रा है. आई एम नॉट अ चाइनीज. मैं हिंदी बोलने वाला यूपी का हूँ. अरे किसी की बकौती है क्या? विजडम किसी की बकौती है क्या? जागीर है क्या? वो अपने लैंग्वेज यूज कर देते हैं और उसका ट्रांसलेशन तरह तरह की बातें करते हैं, उससे आप भरमा जाते हैं. आपको केवल कंफ्यूज करने के लिए किडनी एसेंस, लाइव एसेंस, खून, पो, घी, समझते रहिए। अरे अपनी भाषा में समझो ना इन बातों को। लुक एट द चाइनीज विजडम फ्रॉम द लेंस ऑफ इंडियन विजडम। भारतीय ज्ञान के माध्यम से चाइनीज ज्ञान को समझेंगे और इतनी अच्छी तरह से समझ में आएगा। और हमको लगता है मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल नो हिंदी, some of them of course who maybe Anand from Kerala, he will have difficulty, Balasubramanian will have difficulty, some of them will have difficulty, so we will also speak in English and Hindi दोनों मीडियम रहेगा। whosoever wants to join, आप ज्वाइन करना चाहे आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं। जो आपको समझ में नहीं आती है आप हाथ उठा के हिंदी में पूछे तो हिंदी में आंसर, इंग्लिश में पूछे तो इंग्लिश में आंसर, दोनों लैंग्वेज आपको यस। एकता, यू वांट टू से समथिंग?
No, sir.
So mute yourself. So if you have any questions, I am prepared to answer now, or otherwise we will call it a day. Then there is an announcement that if any one of you wants to join the regular course, the fees is 3,000 rupees, which you have to deposit and join. Tomorrow this link will not work. This link was only for today. There will be another link tomorrow which will be shared in the regular group, and lesser the number of students, better will be the teaching. Those who want to join can deposit by tomorrow 4 p.m. 3,000 rupees. And those who have a problem, monetary problem, those who feel that 3,000 is little too much, you should talk to me one-to-one. Money should not be, money is secondary criteria for me. The first criteria is that you should have deep desire to learn. Thank you very much.
What will we learn in this?
What will
be learning in this?
I have shared the syllabus also.
Okay.
Huh? You can ask me for the syllabus. Yeah, I should give you the syllabus. No problem. You will learn. You will learn. Yes, Raju. Anything you want to ask?
Sir, not sir. Time change कर सकते हैं क्या सर?
हाँ क्या?
Time 5 to 6 लगा सकते हैं क्या?
कौन सा? 5 to 6. हाँ पूछो सबको. There is a person called Ravindra Raju. He is a very senior person, and he was the topper of the batch for diploma. When I taught the first batch of diploma in Ayurvedic acupressure, he was the topper of the class. He is here. He is one of the best students that I have in this country, and he is asking all of you, will it be all right for all of you to have the class between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. So this can be answered only by those who are coming tomorrow. This is not the forum to ask. You can ask you have asked in the group only. So please reply in the group if you have this 5 to 6 is acceptable. We will change the time 5 to 6, no problem.
5 to 6 acceptable for up to Sunday. After Monday again 6 to 7.
Raju, you heard it? Okay. So we will stick to 6 to 7, and tomorrow when we meet, we will be only few people who have paid the fees. So then we will decide. Okay, Raju, you come at 6 tomorrow. Okay. So any other question? Otherwise, we will call it a day. Vijay, are you there?
So do you use pulse for taking the decision of where to read?
No, we are not going to do anything about pulse in this course.
Okay.
We will learn.
Namaskar, sir.
You are here. Yes. Okay, good. Yes. So anything you want to ask or learn, it will be only about BG meridians, right? And we will know what are BG meridians. We will know the plotting, how to use. We will also know what are back shoe points and front shoe points. People have not really been able to use properly. So we will learn that. What is tonification and what is sedation? People do not understand. We will know that. All this. How is horary point important? We will know that. All this we will know. We will try to learn. Slowly we will catch up. Thank you and good night. If you don't have any questions, we will call it a day.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, please go ahead.
When we take first point and last point, which one to tone and which one to sedate?
If there is an excess, you sedate. If there is a deficiency, you tone.
No, I mean,
You should not take both points. And if you're taking both points, look at how do you diagnose? There are 3 steps to diagnose. Surely you have definitely attended some classes. You should go back to your notes. First thing is you should decide whatever is the disease due to excess of chi or a deficiency of chi. If you feel it is excess of chi, because of excess of chi you have a problem, right? Then you should find next step will be what is excess? Yin is excess or yang is excess? If yin is excess, go to the horizontal meridian, sedate yin. If yang is excess, go to the vertical meridian, sedate yang. If yang is deficient, go to the vertical meridian, tone yang. If yin is deficient, go to the yin meridian and tone yin. If the total chi is deficient, that is yang is also deficient, yin is also deficient, then you go to the diagonal meridians and tonify chi or sedate the chi, whatever be the condition. So first and last point is a different thing. The rule of first and last point is that any disease around last point can be treated to first point, and any disease around what I said, last point, you treat it to first point. So whatever is the disease, is it because of excess of chi, then sedate. If this is for a deficiency of chi, then tone. You got it? Remember, there are 2 kinds of points which you talk about: the distal points and the local points. Local points bring the chi at the point where you are treating. So local points are generally used for deficiency of chi, and distal points are generally used for excess of chi. But when you go by 5 element method, they can be used for anything. किसी के लिए भी यूज कर सकते। तो आपको पहले क्या देखना होगा, जो भी बीमारी है वो बीमारी एक्सेस की वजह से है या डेफिशिएंसी की वजह से, and accordingly you should do. ठीक है शैली?
yes sir.
हाँ सिंपल। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूँ, अभी मुझे हुआ था, आई सफर्ड इन फैक्ट। LU11 के पास भयंकर पीड़ा हो गई थी। क्या हो गई थी? भयंकर पीड़ा। तो नाखून चला जाता है ना अंदर थोड़ा, और सूजन हो गई था, इट बिकेम रेड एंटायरली। टच करने से भी पेन था लेफ्ट थंब नेल पे। तो मैंने क्या किया, LU1 पे ब्लैक कलर लगाया। परसों लगाया था, कल 90% ठीक था, आज 100% ठीक हूं। आज तो लगाया भी नहीं, कल ही लगाया था। ठीक है, क्यों लगाया? यांग एक्सेस है, क्या करूं? ब्लैक लगाने से यांग कम होता है, ब्लैक लगा, सिंपल। समझ में आ गई बात शैली?
Yes sir. Sir, they have to be used on original or can they be used on correspondence?
Correspondence also you can use, no doubt, but original is original, of course. But you can use on correspondence also. Maybe a little more time it will take, I think. But that will also work.
And sir, what about
last point concept? We should not use both the points, sir.
हाँ, both the points generally we don't use unless you have to. हमने दोनों पॉइंट यूज किया था, एक्चुअली हमने ब्लैक लगाया था दोनों पे. It was so painful, Ramana ji. It was very, very painful. So I applied black color. Both the points. You can do that, yes.
Sir, when we are using the correspondence and
सर ब्लैक कलर
1 minute, one person. एक बार में एक आदमी बोलिए. Yes, दिवेश जी बोलिए आप. हाँ, yes, दिवेश.
yes, sir, I am Balasubramaniam.
हाँ, बालासुब्रमण्यम बोलिए.
When we are using both correspondence and main points, whether the duration treatment is reduced
Both points you should not use. I think so.
or overdose or something.
No overdose. There will be crisscross of the chi.
Clash. Sir.
There is every chance. But if you are sure that there is no clash, you can use. You can try and see. Definitely, when you are using correspondence, you may require a little more time.
Only correspondence.
Only correspondence. But you are using when body points, that is original points, you may require a little less time. You are using needles for puncturing. If you know the puncturing, you will further require less number of sittings also. Right? So needling, but it can be difficult. If you have wrongly needled, then you have messed the thing. But if you are using seeds, magnets and colors, then you are much safer. Right? And in India, if you are not qualified in some medical discipline, then you are not allowed to puncture. The Gazette of 2003, it says that you can use acupuncture only if you are a trained medico. Okay? So first, this is the condition, but then maybe some council is being made in Maharashtra, Telangana also, something is going to come. So things will happen. Kerala probably they have already approved. So those who are having degrees or diplomas, they can use puncture. Anything else? Thank you. Bye. अभी जिसको ज्वाइन करना है कल, आपको 3,000 रुपए पे करके ज्वाइन करना है. You can ask me.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
हाँ रुखसत जी बोलिए.
हाँ वो ब्लैक कलर बैलेंस करता है ना एनर्जी को.
ब्लैक कलर यांग को कम करता है और यिन को बढ़ाता है.
अच्छा.
यांग को कम करता है, यिन को बढ़ाता है.
ओके. थैंक यू सर.
Sir, red.
थैंक यू. गुड नाइट.
गुड नाइट.
And sir, red color.
रेड कलर यांग को बढ़ाता है, यिन को कम करता है. और हेमंत, हाउ आर यू? हैप्पी?
जी सर चल रहा है सर. बाद में बात करूंगा.
Excuse me, green and blue, sir. Green and blue.
They only two colors for yin and yang, red and black. Green Shrin का 5 element में आएगा. Waking gates. Green is for what? Wood. So wood को बढ़ाने के लिए green. Now there are two methods of control. You want to now wood also, though it is yang, but it can be yin yang and it can be yang yang. ये बातें समझनी होंगी. नहीं, वुड में 2 मेरिडियन है, एक यिन मेरिडियन है, एक यांग मेरिडियन है. चलो, ओके.
ओके बाय. थैंक यू.
गुड नाइट.